Ladies and gentlemen, today we got the brand new Lemon Italian Ice G Fuel. Let's try it out. Woo! Ooh. It's like a really sweet lemonade, almost like a lemon vanilla flavor. I like it actually. I dig it quite a bit. I'd say 8.5 out of 10. Anyway, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video and happy Friday. In today's video, I am going to be bringing back the fan favorite random ranking, but with a twist. So real quick, for those who don't know what random ranking is, that's when I rank 10 players in a position without knowing who's coming next. Now, if you're wondering what the twist means, well, you'll see when we start the video, but I think you guys are gonna have fun with it. Couple of quick plugs as always before we start. Don't forget to use code WyattzWorld on G Fuel or Prize Picks, where you can save yourself a discount on any G Fuel products or match up to $100 of your first deposit. Also, don't forget to use code WYATT10 to save yourself a discount on any Waggle merchandise. Link is in the description. All right, I'm done plugging. Let's get back into the NFL Random Ranker. Alright guys, so here we are at the first list, and it's gonna be with quarterbacks. However, the twist is we're not ranking them on how good they play football. We're ranking them on how much fun I think it would be to spend an entire day with them. 10 being the worst experience and 1 being the most fun possible. We are also spinning a wheel to decide the players as always, and we will be switching up the categories and the kind of players we use for every round. I plan to do 3 rounds. So anyway, quarterback number 1. Duh! That would be absolutely terrible. I feel like he's actually okay, but I'd have to deal with his fucking wife or his brother, one of the two, and I don't want to deal with that. Plus, I would just be spending an entire day with the man who has caused me more pain in my entire life than Tom Brady. Oh, 7. Next quarterback. No. Yo, I might like Danny as a quarterback, but I couldn't hang out with him. That would be the worst experience out of any quarterback on this list. He is too awkward for me. I would not be able to handle the awkwardness. I've never seen an interview with this man where he looks comfortable. He looks awkward all the time. Next quarterback. Don't do it, dude. No way. No! This would be bad. I think that Kyler is an actual D-bag. I don't think that about Danny, but Kyler? I would not want to hear him talk. I wouldn't want to hear him say one thing. He would either be talking about himself or he'd be complaining. One of the two. It would be terrible. Come on, let's give me a friend. There's no shot this is actually happening right now. Dude! I wouldn't want to be seen in public with Deshaun Watson. Honestly, this ranking is already kind of foiled because I'd at least be seen with Danny over seen with this monster. Goodness gracious. Next quarterback. Jordan Love? I'd hang out with Jordan Love, dude. I feel like we'd have some stuff in common. The guy seems like a pretty relaxed dude, and that'd be a good day. Next quarterback. Lamar? Dude, he'd be so fun to hang out with. He'd be hilarious. I bet you too. I'd laugh my ass off all day if I was with Lamar Jackson. All right, now we're starting to get on the better end of things. Oh, can't say I want to hang out with Russ. Probably go 6. I would just feel like every time he was nice to me, he was just really being condescending and calling me some sort of a dumbass in his head. Come on, baby. Joe Burrow? Man, it's gonna kill me if I pull Josh Allen, but Joe Burrow is my man. Seems like one of just the most casual dudes in the league. Only got 4 and 5 left. That's a good number 5. Ryan Tannehill, I mean, dude, I would definitely hang out with him over anybody below him, but I definitely wouldn't hang out with him over any of these guys. I feel like he's slightly awkward too. Not Daniel Jones awkward, but awkward to the point where you constantly have to keep the conversation going, otherwise it'll die. All right, and then number 4. Give me Desmond Ridder or something. That would be perfect. Oh! That works, Anthony Richardson. Seems like a hilarious dude, although I'd be scared that he'd still have some college tendencies in his lifestyle since he's 21, but other than that, that'd be cool. So, randomly ranking 10 quarterbacks based on how fun I think they would be to hang out with. This list is actually kind of valid, although the bottom is pretty messed up. Number 1, we got Joe Burrow. At number 2, we got Lamar. 3 is Jordan Love. 4 is Anthony Richardson. 5 is Ryan Tannehill. Then 6, we got Russ. 7, we got Mahomes. 8, we got Watson, who should probably be at 10. 9, we got Kyler, which I like because he's a douche. And then 10 is Daniel Jones, and it's nothing against him. It's just on how awkward the day would be. And I still stand by that, but I'd rather hang out with him than D. Watson any day. All right, up next, we're gonna be doing running backs, but not on how good they are. We're gonna be doing them based on the likeliness that I'd let them date my sister. Number 10, meaning I would not let them touch my sister, and number 1, meaning I would let them date my sister. And for the record, I do not have a sister. This is imaginary. So, first running back. Well, that's an automatic 10. Guy has history of knocking women's lights out, and there is actually video proof of one of the instances. Wouldn't let him anywhere near my sister at all. Next up. Is that technically DeAndre Swift? I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to him seeing my sister. I'd have some attitude issues with him because apparently his attitude was absolutely terrible in Detroit, even though he was injured and only started 8 games last year. But all in all, he seems like a decent dude. Next running back. Oh yeah, I would pay my sister to have Nick Chubb's children. She would be dating him for me. I love Nick Chubb. Silly question. Eckler? Fuck yeah, dude. Absolutely, I'd let my sister date Austin Eckler. You ever heard the guy talk? Seems like a very genuine man. He seems like a normal person, and I like normal. Who next? Barely Saquon. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Saquon seems pretty cool, honestly. More than financially stable. Like, what more can you ask for? Pacheco? I mean, it'd be pretty cool if her last name was eventually that so I could call her Pikachu for the rest of her life, but I don't really know anything about this man. And he plays for my enemy, therefore he's already kind of a piece of shit. I'm gonna drop him down to 7. Come on, baby. Oh, is it James? I love the man, but Delvin's history with women kind of scares me, and this guy never looks happy ever, so I feel like it would honestly constantly drag her down. As much as I love James Cook, he just seems kind of like a depressing dude. Like, look at this man on draft night. He literally looked pissed. Or look at him on the sidelines. Don't doubt he's a nice guy. I just feel like he is, like I said, depressing. Oh, can I pick? Please let me pick this one. I'm picking. Oh, he's not on here. Never mind. If it was A.J. Dillon, like if he was available, I'd have him at number 2 because A.J. Dillon is amazing. I love A.J. Dillon. But Aaron Jones, he still doesn't seem like he deserves number 8. He doesn't seem at all like a piece of garbage to me. I'd let my sister date Aaron Jones. Either way, him or A.J. Dillon, it works out for me. They're both good dudes. And now we've only got 8 and 9 remaining, meaning I need guys like Zeke and Alvin Kamara. Okay, come on, baby. Hold on, this actually could make sense if it's Derrick Henry. Check it out. I wouldn't want my sister anywhere near Derrick Henry under the aspect that after one trip in bed, I don't think there'd be anything left of her. I'm just being fucking honest. And the last running back who is number 8 to date my sister is in fact... No, I think Ramondre is a pretty decent dude. That doesn't fall right. So running backs that I'd let date my sister on a random ranking scale starting from 1 to 10, we got Nick Chubb, Austin Eckler, Aaron Jones, Saquon, DeAndre Swift, James Cook, Isaiah Pikachu, Ramondre Stevenson, Derrick Henry for obvious reasons, and Joe Mixon for obvious reasons. Alright guys, and the last list we got is actually head coaches, and it's how many shots of liquor I think they could take before they black out. 1 being the most shots and 10 being the biggest lightweight. So without further ado, let's get coach number 1. Stefanski? I bet you he can put some shots back. I feel like that's a nightly routine for him. How much stress this guy's gotta be under. His team's been a shit show since he's gotten there at a constant, and they should be good. I bet you he's probably 4. Next coach. Well, don't give me Sugar Sean. He's bald. You ever seen a guy with a bald head drink before? Because they can fucking put it back. Next up. Matt LaFleur, he's puking after 1. He can't handle anything, man. The only coach I think that could drink less than Matt LaFleur is Brandon Staley. I'll tell you that right now. Next up, well, I'll tell you what. We know Sean Payton can hit the bong. If I was willing to bet, I'd say he's probably around middle of the pack when it comes to throwing back liquor, too. These old guys can drink, man. Don't underestimate them. Jonathan Gannon? I'm gonna say he's one of those dorky guys who you wouldn't expect to be able to drink at all, but he surprisingly can a little bit. I bet you he's 7. Arthur Smith? He's a big boy. He can throw liquor back. I bet you he's 5-6 shots, no problem. On a full stomach, he could probably handle 8 to 10. Next up, Sean McVay. Look, I know he likes his wine, but I don't know he can handle liquor. Liquor and wine and liquor and beer, they're all 3 completely different things, and they give you 3 different feelings. I'm actually gonna be willing to bet that McVay, after about 2 shots, taps out. He's a feminine drinker. Come on. Pete Carroll, he can drink. He can fucking go. I don't have a doubt in my mind. This guy's been around a long time. He's seen a lot of shit. He's lived a lot of years. You put a bottle of Jack Daniels between you and him, I guarantee you when the bottle's gone, you're seeing stars and he's cracking open another one. So that means we got 1 and 9 left. I need Brandon Staley or Dan Campbell right now more than ever. You know, this actually makes sense. I'll have Brian Daboll as number 1 because when the coaches had their picture this year, it was reported that he was the first head coach to crack a beer and it was like 11 a.m. And he's bald! There's no coincidence there, I'm fucking telling you guys! Alright, and number 9, where I feel like we've had the last remaining player on every list now, it's kind of crazy, is completely invalidated. Andy Reid, I think, is a big drinker too, man. He's got a big beer gut, he eats a lot of cheeseburgers, and he celebrates a lot of games. So, head coaches on their ability to take shots without passing out from first to worst, we've got Brian Daboll, Pete Carroll, Sean McDermott, Kevin Stefanski, Arthur Smith, Sean Payton, Jonathan Gannon, Sean McVay, Andy Reid, and then number 10 is Matt LaFleur. That is also going to be it for today's video, everybody. I hope you had fun with this video and you're not going to take it too serious, although I'll probably get a fucking email. Anyway, enjoy your weekend. I'm going to get this edited so you guys can watch it on time, show any support, and as always, I will see you in the next upload.